afternoon. This is Kishari Morrison, and this is my capstone project on Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan for Cornerstone University Management 411. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan is one of Michigan's top health insurance companies. They're headquartered in Detroit, Michigan, but they have several other locations in surrounding cities, including Grand Rapids, Flint, Holland, and several more. Their offices are made up of more than 8,100 employees that help deliver on their mission, which is being their members' trusted partner by providing affordable, innovative products that improve their care and health. It doesn't merely describe what they do, but who they are. It emphasizes key attributes such as trust, affordable, and innovative that are all key contributors to improving their members' overall health and care. From my job shadow experience, I shadowed my manager, Cherie, who is a team leader one in service operations or customer service. Cherie has been with the company for several years and has held several positions leading up to being a team leader, which has groomed her and given her the experience to lead in our department. Some of the responsibilities of a team leader include planning, coordinating, and supervising all administrative, operative, and employee functions. Their responsibilities also include scheduling and acting as their subordinates' mentors for personal and professional development. Note that their responsibilities can take varied forms. They are not limited to just those mentioned. One example of a strategic management topic I witnessed during my job shadow experience was the team leader's attention to service attributes that create quality as excellence. One of their day-to-day activities as a team leader is to listen to several recorded calls where our members were either satisfied or dissatisfied, and to pick up on whether the customer service rep demonstrated the appropriate attributes. Those attributes include building rapport, actively listening, taking ownership of the caller's issue or emotion, and making it an effortless experience for the caller. Afterward, the team leaders would compile data about the calls and identify which attributes they thought were most important so that they could share that information with the other leaders and the department as a whole to reinforce or refine certain behaviors. The SWOT analysis, as we all know, is intended to identify what is working for an organization and where it lacks and needs improvement. That is something that Blue Cross doesn't exactly mimic, but they regularly analyze the company and how it's doing internally and externally using a SWOT type analysis. So not a SWOT exactly, but very similar. Instead, they will have formal discussions about what's going well and what's not working for the department. And those discussions are held weekly amongst low-level management, monthly with top or upper management, and then quarterly with the department as a whole, during which leaders welcome questions or feedback from service reps and provide next steps. Some of the top challenges I discovered leaders have are with synchronizing implementation of strategies between the several different locations that Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan has. And that's due to an inconsistency in how those strategies are implemented and differences in culture at the different offices. Another challenge was with staffing due to turnover or several people being out because of illness or vacation and so forth. They have begun to outsource customer service to other vendors. Quality measurement as we know, is intended to uncover defects using quality improvement methodologies that rely on statistical procedures to pinpoint variations in the quality of goods or services. Blue Cross conducts quality assessments regularly on customer interactions. In fact, I want to say 4 to 5 calls are typically pulled from each service representative on a monthly basis and assessed based on different metrics, attributes, and so forth. These quality assessments provide statistics on accuracy and completeness, timeliness, and attributes that create quality as excellence. It also ensures that Blue Cross maintains their reputation for quality service, which is a key driver in their competitive advantage compared to rivals. To ensure that everyone's motives and actions are in alignment with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan's mission, they communicate their mission internally using several different mediums. That includes on their employees' lanyards. The mission is there for them to read, of course, and on message boards, via email, and during department meetings, they reiterate their mission. It's also translated to the work that the individuals do and lived out every day and what they're doing for their members and the products and services they offer them also. Technology plays a key role in the strategy at Blue Cross. It enables them to protect their members' privacy while sharing information with hospitals and physicians. And it also ensures that members have access to information on the go via their mobile apps. For management strategy, they've been impacted by the development of a new technology more recently called Encompass. It replaced an old system, consolidating multiple systems into one single design, and it was intended to create ease and improve the security of members' protected health information. It was a multi-year process, so it took several years to development and work out the kinks. It involved customer and employee participation, which also delayed its premiere, but the team leaders specifically have helped make the transition seamless for customer service representatives using this new system. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan's organizational structure can be thought of in terms of centralization, where decisions are primarily made by those in upper management and communicated to lower level managers to carry out. It's a relatively large organization, therefore they have several layers of management that make up a nearly tall hierarchy. It enables managers to effectively handle assignments or tasks, seeing that they don't have as many tasks as they might if there weren't different levels of managers that carried out different responsibilities. 4 management concepts I learned were cognitive biases, which are errors in decision making due to the way our brains process information. They come from experiences we may have had or just preconceptions that we have about people or situations that don't allow us to make sound decisions. Another concept was emotional intelligence. I realized from observing my leader that you have to demonstrate a number of psychological attributes, including empathy, social skills, self-awareness, and so forth. And that allows you to communicate better with your team and other personnel throughout the organization, which leads me to having formal and informal sources or building partnerships with other employees or leaders from different function areas, because it enables you to accomplish certain tasks and it keeps you informed about what's going on in the company. And then finally, the last concept was delegation, which involves empowering others to make decisions or handle responsibilities on your behalf. Because as a leader, you have so much going on and so much that you have to adhere to it is best sometimes to give some of those responsibilities to other personnel or your subordinates that aren't exactly critical decisions. Reflecting on my capstone project, some of the things I liked or enjoyed was being able to grow my knowledge about the business and gaining exposure to real application of the management concepts and theories that we learn throughout this program. Some challenges I encountered were not being able to shadow my leader for a full day due to call volumes in our service center. It just didn't permit me to spend a full day and see what her day-to-day tasks entailed. And then finally, translating what I observed to writing was a bit challenging as well, but it all came together successfully, and I was glad for the experience. Reflecting on my experience in this business program at Cornerstone, it has been so rewarding and has allowed me to grow in my personal life and see things from a different perspective, from a Christ-like perspective. It has also helped me improve my presentation skills, which I'm still obviously working on, but I am very much more confident than I was starting off. And finally, it has taught me how to integrate those Christ-like principles practically into the workplace or into any business endeavors I have. So that concludes my presentation. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening and have an awesome day.